But then we ended up doing other things.
Take some deep breaths.
A lot of the time with Asuelu, things just are very hard. And I feel like with him, I just have to fight to even get like an ounce of... I know you're trying really hard, but I feel like you started trying and it's too late now.
When it's a little too late, is it fair? Is it fair for us to cry? For the person that has done the damage to cry? To look for sympathy when it's a little too late? When they know, and they've always known, that they could have changed their behavior, that they could have behaved in the way they needed to the whole time. And obviously, as well as somebody that has been a repeat cheater. And many times, I'm pretty sure this has been a conversation where he's been called out for. I'd like to think so. But no matter what has happened, he was continuously kept behaving this way. So for him to sit there and then start to cry because Kalani's now got to that stage where she's like, it's a little too late. I can't respect this guy for even crying. He should have been like, you know what? I'm happy you've come to that. I was never man enough to leave you, nor was I ever man enough to actually be loyal to you. So the fact that you've now built up the courage to leave me, I respect. I shouldn't be in the position to respect that, but I respect that because I know that I never had the dignity to do it, the strength to do it. You see what I'm saying? Okay? That's exactly how he should be reacting, but instead he wants to be crying like a baby. And listen, yeah, we can talk about the fact that Kalani went and saw this other guy, and then they end up doing other madness, obviously, while they were on this resort. But the fact is, though, that was the inevitable, because she had already checked out the moment that she even felt that guy's pipe when she was given the whole pass the first time. You know what I mean? Given the fact that he made her feel like a woman, made her feel appreciated, made her feel somewhat even loved by a man that she didn't even have that with. Imagine that, being in a marriage with somebody that you love, but then feeling loved by somebody else. Where's your heart gonna go? Where's logic gonna take you? So I swear I can sit the only one soaking like a little baby, but you get no sympathy from me. I hope he gets no sympathy from no one. With that being said, though, let's get into it.
Want divorce me? I can't do anything. I can't change her. This is really hurts and painful. Divorce? That's not what I want for my family.
To be honest with you, I was very surprised for Asuelu to be the one to mention divorce. I just didn't see that coming. Do you know why? Because he has lacked any type of respect for himself or for his marriage or for his wife or even for his children. So much that it's so much we're at a point where now Kalani has to be the one that is saying that it's now time. So for him to actually mention divorce, I want to give him respect for that because it feels like he's finally being a man. But at the same time, though, he's done so much freaking damage, I don't want to respect him. You know what I mean? But here's the thing, though. You know, when Kalani confirms that, yes, the divorce is the direction, what does he do? He then flips it and ends up crying and playing victim again. Always playing the victim card as if he is innocent or as if his behavior should be excused. It should be ignored. Why would anyone do that? And then on top of that, you know, he's talking about how he can't change her, in terms of how he cannot change her mind. And this is the problem. The problem has never been changing Kalani's mind. And the problem has never been necessarily Kalani. The problem has been you. Now, of course, we can argue and say that Kalani decided to go all the way to Samoa, and when she was there, she ended up falling pregnant with this young man, and therefore everything kind of happened in a way where it was planned for her benefits. Yes, we can talk about how, you know, he may never been into her from the very beginning. Yes, we can, but he still chose to stay by her side. He still chose to continuously be the father to her children, and also chose to have another child with her, plus the allegations that are against him, right? So because he chose that as a man, it doesn't necessarily too much. It doesn't necessarily mean too much about how things happened, about how things got to where they were, in terms of how Kalani even ended up with him. You know? I'm not too sure if that makes sense. But all I want to say is this. Whilst he's talking about how he can't change her, the only thing he needs to focus on is changing himself and bettering himself, because the problem is himself and nothing else but himself. You know? And I hate the fact that he keeps referencing, I only wish I did this for her. No. That's the problem. You should have done the best possible job possible as a husband, as a father, for yourself. Because when you do things for yourself, it means that they mean more and they're going to be concrete. If you do things for others, they can easily fizzle out. My point being is that being true to who you are and being better for yourself means you're going to be better for everyone else. You see what I'm saying? There's a fine line with him being a better father for Kalani. There's a fine line of him being a better husband for Kalani compared to him being a better father for himself and him being a better husband for himself. External, internal. Come on. Let's just let that sink in there. Continue.
I appreciate the work that you've done. I think we have a great friendship here. The way you help me with the boys, and then like the conversations we have and the laughs we have, it's great, and I want to keep that, and it's a friendship. That's
How I act, I regret how I treat her. I try to be nicer. I try to treat her as the best as I can.
Try. Do you know what I don't like when it comes to relationships? Word try. I don't like that word try. I mean, can it be used at certain times? Yes, it can be used. But I prefer the word do. And any woman that's in the comment section right now should agree with like what I'm saying, because I know for sure women don't like trying in a relationship. They want a man to do in a relationship. And also at the same time, I'm pretty sure men want the same thing as well. They don't want her to try, they want her to do. There's only certain situations where trying is okay. Trying is usually something that maybe is out of our comfort zone, give or take depending on what it is. But generally speaking, trying is the problem here. And the reason why trying is the problem here is because trying gives you an excuse to not do. Okay? Just let that one sink in. Because you look at it this way. If you try something, you can be like, at least I tried to do it. But did you really try to do it? If I tell myself, if I've been unloyal to my woman and I tell myself, do you know what? I'm no longer going to cheat. I'm going to be better. It means I'm going to be better. If I say that I'm going to try and not cheat anymore, what the hell does that mean? It means I'm half-heartedly going into something. If I say I'm trying to be a better partner, I'm trying to be a better father, that means I'm half-heartedly doing it. It means I'm not dedicated to the cause. If I say that I am going to do better, you could say that I'm going to do better and trying is the same thing, but it's not necessarily the same thing, because trying means you're already halfway out of not trying to do it. It's not that deep to you. But you're saying that I'm going to do my best. It means you are actually going to do it with all of your effort. You're going to do your best abilities, and hopefully it works. You're not going to try, you're going to do it. Big difference. Big difference. At least from my perspective anyway. Again, depends on the situation, but in their situation, trying. Behave yourself. Behave yourself. You know? It's so sad though, because even if it's a matter of trying or doing, I swear they still can't do it. Big times.
I think that it would be best if we just right away divorce. The sooner we get divorced, the better for the kids. There's just nothing more that can be done.
The first time that I've heard the kids being referenced in a way that matters. The first time. First time. And she's right. We've already said that the divorce is going to come. And it's crazy because Oswego was like, hopefully I can win her back. But then she comes in and says, nope. Before you can even get to that, because he doesn't even deserve to even get to that. Divorce, best for the kids. It is 100%. Because they have played with these kids' emotions too many times. It's been too much yo-yoing up and down. Yo-yo after yo-yo. It is about time they're at the point where she's like, that's it. Let me just leave. Let's just divorce and go our separate ways and do the best we can. Co-parent. Even though I don't believe that Oswego deserves to be a co-parent, but that's just my opinion based on the allegations that Kalani is given to us. But hey, you guys let me know what you're thinking. We can talk about it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and of course.